What's up, all the Gunpla fan? Welcome back to another episode of Team Zeon. It's almost 3 weeks since the last update. It's been crazy. It's end of the year, and I was so busy. And hopefully, this is not the last video for this year. Hopefully. And again, thank you for clicking my video. If you are first time here in the channel, basically I cover a lot of Gundam build. Mainly focus on HG, but I don't mean that I don't build master grade, perfect grade, or real grade. Anything have to do with Gundam, I build, or maybe in the future something not Gundam, I also build too. So, and thank you for clicking the video, and hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully my video can inspire you to try something new, and give you some new idea for your next build. As always, I have to thank all my old subscribers. Without your support, it's hard for me to continue to create more video. So I know my channel is moving extremely slow, but I believe if I continue improve the video, people will come and find me. So again, and thank you for your subscribing. Of course, you can always follow me on Instagram or Facebook. I put the link below the description. It's called TeamZeon Gunpla, where you can find more picture about my build. And the last thing is, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I want to hear from you. Of course, the most important thing is subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any future video. So that's enough talking, that's enough blah blah blah. So today's episode, HG F91, Gundam F91. Gundam F91, there's something very interesting happening when I start the F91 project I want to share with you guys. I'm not sure how you guys build, but my style of build is when I build, I love to turn on my TV and go to YouTube and click on Gundam Info. So let the Gundam Info playlist keep playing, you know. That keep me more give me more concentrate and more hype. That every time when I hear like a very touchy moment in the Gundam, I believe till now I watched every single Gundam episode already. So I kind of familiar the music and then the way that the character talking, you know. That just make me more concentrate and more focusing on my build, and especially the music, especially when the music came out, and then it's just a special feeling that I have that I need to, you know, be more concentrated working my project. And so fast forward 5 days ago, Gundam Info update F91 anime, the full series, 2 hours long. And I didn't even aware of it, you know, because my playlist is just playing on Gundam Info, and then suddenly the music came out. Like, why this music so familiar? And then when I look at it, oh my goodness, F91. You know, if you haven't watched F91, you can go check it out now on Gundam Info. 5 days ago, Gundam Info, they updated the full series. I mean, this is something that very coincident happening, you know, when I doing the F91 project, and then suddenly finally 5 days ago, and then F91 showed up, and then basically it's played 2 hours. You know, I didn't watch it, I was just listening what happening and all those music. It just give me more concentrate and building the F91. So this is something that I want to share with you guys. So fast forward, a kit that not over 20 bucks. This kit, I believe I bought it for like 15 bucks. So, but what do you get for $15? Actually, I can tell you, this kit is not a bad kit. It's actually pretty good, but there is a problem. If you straight build from the box, and you can look at the picture, look at the video over here. If you straight build from the box, this is how it look. I can tell you, it don't look good at all. If you don't add on any detail on it, it come with a decent amount of sticker. You need to put, you see the green part over here, that's a big piece of sticker you need to stick on. and you see a lot of triangle. Those you need to put sticker on. You know, even sticker is not enough to bring out a lot of detail, and especially the back over here. You see the green color thing? If you don't add on your own color on the back, this thing is look very plain. You know, as this kit is definitely have potential to look good and look awesome, but you need to put in a lot of effort and time in it. But one thing I like about it is you talk about HG. This over here, those three pieces is all three separate pieces. They are actually moving. So this is actually pretty good for HG. Another cool part is this over here, the weapon holder. Let me check it out. See this pieces over here. This over here regularly is attaching from the back like this. A lot of time when you play around with HG, you know, especially on the back over here, you can carry weapon. What Bandai did is you took out these pieces and then you attach something on it. You know, you attach this thing over here, and what this piece is you're gonna leave out. But what Bandai did is you actually can put these pieces back over here, so you don't lose these tiny pieces at the same time and look cool. Like this. This is something very cool. Another thing is weapon. You have a lot of weapon. You got this big bazooka, and this is rifle, and two on the back. And this over here, it definitely have potential to look good, but you just need a lot of time, effort, and putting a detail on it. And as you see, I put a decent amount of water slide to bring this thing alive, and also I add a lot of customizing on the shoulder, on the chest. This over here. What gave me this idea is when you look at his chest over here, it just reminds me of any supercar like Ferrari, you know, any sport car front like this. It looked like some sort of sport car. So what gave me an idea is I add another pieces on the middle, so it bring up like a hood. And if you live in US, you see, you know, we love muscle car, and then you see muscle car hood is kind of popping up, you know. This is mainly where the idea came from. So I add pieces on the middle, so I make this thing and look like a little bit more detail, you know, what you want to say. And you see a lot of those neon green that I add on. And a lot of you leave me comment and ask me what type of paint. You know, I mentioned that a lot of time already. This is the paint that I am using as a craft paint. It costs about like $1 each from the hobby shop that I get. If you live in US, I get this from Michael and Hobby Lobby. Yeah, they're about like $1 or sometimes $2. But I got a coupon for off, you know, making $1. This is mainly what I use for all my build. You know, you can search back the first build that I built back to like 2 years ago. That's the only paint that I use. You know, sometimes I use Tamiya or Vallejo, sometimes, but mainly those are the paint that I'm using it. You know, I think they look good. You know, I don't see the difference between Tamiya paint or the expensive paint or Gaia paint, because well, those are aquatic paint, so can't compare with Mr. Hobby paint or Gaia paint. Those are the aquatic paint, because I am more used to aquatic paint and I cannot stand the smell. The smell is too crazy. Those are basically no smell. So not only my problem, I have to, you know, be concerned with my family health too. So that's why the aquatic paint, I choose aquatic paint. I know some people don't like acrylic paint. Acrylic paint can be a very hard to deal with if you don't know what you're doing, you know. And acrylic paint is much more easy to scratch off. If you watch my old video, one of the messages I try to bring out is how you play this hobby more economic and more efficient way. I'm that type of person that believes in skill more than what money can buy you. First, you have to ask yourself how deeply you want to get into this hobby before you investing. And I can tell you this hobby is pretty expensive, you know, if you don't know what you are doing. By just go watching a video and follow what people did and then you go buy it, you know. A lot of time that you have to go test it yourself and which way it fits you before you investing on the hobby. And like I say before, you gotta ask yourself how long you're gonna get in this hobby and how deeply you want to get into this hobby, you know. A lot of time when we get into something new, you know, we are so hyped up for the first couple weeks or even a month, but after that we kind of slowing down. So you gotta ask yourself that, are you gonna continue build, or you just, you know, this moment you all hyped up, you know, we're doing this hobby, and a month or two later you kind of slowing down, and then you start asking yourself that you don't really love this hobby too much, but you already invest a ton of money on this hobby. You know, there's two different type of investment over here. One is people keep buying kit every week or every month and stack up all the kit that they're not built. That is one of the biggest problem in this hobby. You know, if you follow what Bandai release and then you go get it every week or every month, sooner or later you will be broke, and you end up you have stack of stack of Gundam model in your house. You know, if you're buying HG, you probably don't lose a lot of money, but if you invest on MG, that's the big money there. Even some people invest on perfect grade, you know, we talk about $100 and up, you know, that's a big investment. So you have to ask yourself how deeply you want to get in this hobby before you start investing, buying a tool and buying all those paint, airbrush, compressor, spray boot. You know, always get yourself an HG. That's why you see 80% or 90% of my build and my channel is about HG, because I really want to push the HG for the new beginner or the newcomer to start the hobby. You know, try it out. Let's see how you like it. You know, give it a try for a week or a month. You know, before you diving more deeply to the hobby. Because by say so, I'm not offensive to anybody. I'm not trying to like making a joke that people are using Tamiya paint or Gaia paint or Mr. Harvey paint, you know. But it's just ton of more option out there if you try, you know, if you put in your time in there and try out different stuff. Because a lot of time we got educated by the internet, and you saw a lot of great YouTuber and a lot of builder, the paint that they're using, and then it might make you think buying all those tool and paint will give you the result that what they did. But in the reality, in the real world, that's not gonna happen unless you have the skill to do it, you know. But I'm not saying all those YouTube channel educate you guys wrong, you know. I'm just saying it's just much more stuff that you guys can try on, you know. I'm not trying to push you to use the paint that I'm using, you know, and I don't recommend you use it too unless you know what you're doing, you know, because I spend a good amount of time and test out those paint and how to apply it on Gunpla, you know, to make it look good. to try something new and to learning a skill. That's how you keep this hobby going long period of time, you know. If you just buy and without upgrading your skill or, you know, practicing your skill, this hobby won't last long for you. Like I always say, building a Gunpla, when you're feeling tired or lost patience, stop it, continue next day, don't rush. Look like this is gonna be the last video for November, so I'm here to wish everybody have an early Thanksgiving, have more turkey, have fun, drink more beer, wherever, you know, have fun with your family. At the same time, remember social distance. If this is the last video from 2020, I'm here to wish everybody an early Christmas too. Merry Christmas. And we got more to come in 2021. So yeah, don't stop build. Continue playing the hobby, you know. There's so many different ways you can play the hobby. And I wish everybody have a happy build. And I am Yamasaki from Team Zeon. See you.